God for Alicia, did a beautiful job. And I was back and I heard your sister Alice, you did a wonderful job this morning yourself. Go and give God some praise. All of my soloists. Brenda. The other Brenda. So I call her Brenda, I call her Mookie. St. Matthew chapter 28. St. Matthew chapter 28. Verse 18. And Jesus came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and the Son, and of the Holy Ghost, teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. Acts chapter 1. Acts chapter 1. Acts chapter 1. Verse 8. If you don't have it yet, it's slow. But ye shall receive power after the Holy Ghost is come upon you. And ye shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria and unto the uttermost part of the earth. Last one, Ephesians chapter 5. Verse 8. For ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. I want to talk about commissioned Christians. Commissioned Christians. Final installment on our series of messages. It basically has been a series of review for us of the basic doctrines of the church and the basic mandates of the Lord. Remembering the motivating factors started with that question the scribe asked Jesus, which are the most important commandments? And he says, first of all and foremost is love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, with all thy mind, with all thy strength. And then he added on the second, and love thy neighbor as thyself. Today I want to deal with this aspect of being a missionary. Being a missionary. Being a missionary. I know we talked about evangelism, and to be sure, this is part of evangelism. But it embraces more, because we're not just talking about witnessing to folk. We're talking about leaving, going out from our norm, getting outside of the box, and seeing how others are living. You heard what Chase was talking about, because a lot of times, you know, when you live in your little world, you think that the world is like your world. Right. But when you get out and see others, you realize that the world is different for a lot of people. The world is not like your world. That have old Ray here today too. I forgot to recognize old Ray today. So that I need to understand that it's my job. I have been commissioned as a Christian, not as a preacher only, but as a Christian. I have been commissioned to go into all the world and share the good news of Christ. And if nothing else, David Jeremiah was talking about the amazing race. Some of y'all watch that stuff on TV. I'm not a what they call a reality show buff, but they have this amazing race that comes on, and they give these people places they need to go, and they have to go there, and the last team is disqualified, and they keep on getting teams disqualified to end up with one team who wins, I think, $1 million. And he left it up because basically being a Christian is just like that. We are challenged to an amazing race. That no matter whether you talk about amazing race, or you talk about a track meet, or you talk about any race at all, there's always this sense of urgency. This sense of urgency. There's this sense of I need to do it, not only do it, but I need to do it as quickly as possible. And if anything has been lost in our church, maybe that's the problem with most of our Christian churches today. We've become so comfortable, we've lost our sense of urgency. That when we read the Bible, we read the New Testament, you see that Paul, when they were preaching and teaching the apostles, Peter, James, John, they had this sense of urgency. They had this sense that Jesus would return any day now. He would return any day now. When you read the Revelations, he starts out, he talks about like Jesus is coming back any day. They had this sense of urgency. We don't say we shouldn't go out. We don't say that we shouldn't share the good news. The problem is we delay it. We put it off for later. I'm going to do it, but I'll do it later on. I'll do it when I get to it. I want to put some other things ahead of it. I plan to get to it, but I don't really want to do it right now. So let me start off there talking about the transformation that if I'm going to be the Christian that Jesus has called me to be, I need to have this sense of transformation, transferring from theory to action, transferring from principle to application. I need to get to the point where I'm not just talking Christian, but I'm living Christian. I wish I had a witness here. And so when he's in Acts chapter 1, that's what he does. And he's talking this transformation. And I know, again, we're talking review. I'm not trying to be deep. I'm not trying to be new. I'm just trying to share with you what we know and try to get us, again, this sense of urgency. Look what Jesus did. Jesus, he transfers disciples who are basically learners into apostles. These are people who were sent. When he's doing his final presentation while he's there, he's about to catch a cloud and go back to glory. We said, before I leave here, I got to transfer these students into leaders. These disciples into apostles. These learners into sent. And what does he say? He says, okay, first of all, you understand, in order to make the transformation, you got to wait. You got to wait. You got to wait. Now, you can't do it. You can't do it right now. I know you had all your classes. You've met all the prerequisite that is required in terms of your learning. He says, but you still have to wait because you are missing one important ingredient. What is that? He said, you've got to wait for the Holy Spirit. Oh, I wish I had a witness here. If you don't get anything else, make sure you get the Holy Spirit. Nothing else I say makes sense if you don't have the Holy Spirit. And you know, maybe that's what's wrong. Maybe we've lost our sense of urgency because we don't let the Holy Ghost have way in our lives and in our hearts. You hear what Chase said? He said, you know, we got to point where Jesus is something we think about every now and then. We kind of suppress the name Jesus. We don't talk about church a lot. You know, we're so busy talking about football, baseball. We want to talk about all the television programs. We talk about everything but God. He said, but down there in Mexico, when people are hustling, they are struggling, they're striving, he said, God is high on their list. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. You don't have to talk about Mexico. We can talk about us. Y'all remember with our history, where we come from, with our history, when our ancestors was going through, when they were out there in those fields, you didn't have to ask nobody to call on the Lord. You didn't have to beg nobody to call on the name of Jesus. When they were working from cane to cane, they had no problems with calling on his name. They knew how to call on it because Jesus wasn't a crowd. He wasn't somebody they talked about once a week when they went to church. He wasn't somebody they talked about 1 hour. If you went on 1 hour over, you were through. Jesus for them was a way of life. Jesus for them was a way to get over. Jesus to them was their crutch. He was their motivation. He was their sustainer. I'm going through right now, but I got somebody who I can lean on. Nobody knows the trouble I see. Nobody but Jesus. Jesus knows what I'm going through. Jesus sure you get the Holy Ghost. But then he says, not only that, he says you got to start in Jerusalem. Start where you are. Start locally. Before you start trying to change the world, you ought to start to say where you are. Start at your house. Start in your bedroom. Wish I had a witness here. Before you start trying to witness it in Japan and witness in Africa, you ought to start at your house. Tell them about it. You can't make folk accept the Lord, but at least you've done your job when you shared God with those you love. Then he says, go through all of Judea. That's the state. Jerusalem, the city. Judea is the state. Then Samaria. And then to the utmost. That's where you got to spread. You see, you can't limit yourself to your house. You got to go beyond that. You got to go beyond. Don't get caught up in selfishness. Being a Christian means I can't be selfish. I can't be a Christian and not love. And if I love, I got to care. And if I care, I got to do something. Y'all don't hear me. In other words, Jesus says, in order to get from theory to application, in order to get from learning about it to going, you got to be sent. You got to go. You got to go. You got to take some action. That takes me to the next point then, the task. The task. The task then, he says, is to go into all the world. Preach to all nations. I'm transferred, but I gotta go. I got to transfer from just theory to this thing about being sent. I gotta go. I have to go. You've got to go. And you got to go. And you got to go all over the world. You know, there's no way in the world I can expect Sam Freeman to go over the world. He had one time going to the restroom. So I got to understand my limitations. You see what I'm saying? I may not have the resources to go all over the world, but I got to function at a level. In other words, he says, I've got to do my part in every area. I couldn't go with Chase, but I can at least help to finance his trip. I can't be a missionary in Africa, but I can help finance their trip. That I can do my part to making the world a better place. That okay, you do whatever, you can't come when Sam Freeman is taking the folk out and going door to door, okay, but at least you can pray for him. You could pray but ask God to give him strength. You could at least go to him and say, Brother Freeman, I'm sorry I'm not able to come with you on Saturday, but I want you to know that I'm thinking about you. I'm praying for you. I want you to be successful. I'm hoping that God use you to touch somebody's heart, because the heart that he touched might be somebody you've been praying for. The task is going all the world, and so I got to function every way I can. I may not be able to function on the first level, but I can function at some level. If I can't go myself, I can help finance somebody else that is going. I can do what I can to make the world a better place, because I'm commissioned to go. I'm sent. I've been sent. You know what I found out? The Holy Ghost whispered in my ear. He says, you know, you can't witness to folk that you don't love. And he says, you can't discriminate on who you love. You've got to love everybody. Do you know what the Holy Ghost told me? Is that you've got to love members of the Tea Party. You've got to love Republicans. You've got to love members of the Ku Klux Klan. Oh, help me, Holy Ghost. Look, Paul put it this way. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against, principalities There's nothing wrong with the person. It's the demons that are working through them. There's nothing wrong with the people. It's the evil that's working in them. And you've got to ask God to touch them. You all help me somebody. If you really believe in the Holy Ghost and you believe God can make a change, you've got to start praying for some folk. Yes, you need to pray for our president. Pray for President Obama. But you got to pray for some of these racist folk. Some of these folk who got discriminate. Some of these folk who care more about helping rich people than they care helping poor people. You got to pray for all of them because all of them need Jesus. And that's what old grandmama used to do. Big mama know how to pray. Big mama didn't do a whole lot of marching, but she knew how to pray. She didn't know how to, she wasn't articulate, she couldn't make a whole lot of speeches, but she knew how to call on the name of the Lord. She knew how to go to her secret closet and lock up and talk to him. I got to tell him, I must tell Jesus. Oh, I wish I had a witness. I cannot bear these burdens alone. You got to learn how to tell him. You got to learn how to pray for folk you don't like. Pray for folk you hate. I wish I had a witness here. See, the Great Commission can start in me. That maybe the world can be better when I'm better. Maybe if I let my light shine in me, then my light can shine in them. That's what Jesus said. He says, you either are for me or you're against me. That's not the two sides. Either you're on the side of Jesus or you're on the side of the devil. They both got the same commission. Both of them are making disciples. Well, the question is, what kind of disciple are you? Either you're a disciple for Jesus or you're a disciple for the devil. If you're not a disciple for Jesus, then you're a disciple for the devil. Either you're living in the light or you're living in darkness. But if you're living in the light illuminates. You know what I found out? Light doesn't discriminate. Oh, I wish I had a witness here. Light illuminates everything it touches. And when you got Jesus in your heart, you want to light up the world. When you got Jesus in your heart, you light up everybody you need. When you have Jesus in your heart. I'm closing. You need to understand the transformation. I had to transfer from theory to application. Transfer from talking about Jesus to living Jesus. I got to be mindful of the task. It's not a task you talk about. It's something you do. It's an action word. Go. Go. I like it. Jesus didn't use a big word that folk couldn't understand. He used a small word, 2 letters. Go. You can't go sitting on your blessed assurance. You can't go watching the stores. You can't go watching, but you got to go. You got to get up and go. Do something in his name. I want to close out talking about the treasure. The treasure. The treasure. Yeah, the treasure. So, oh Lord. Why do you want me to talk about the treasure? How are you going to climax with the treasure? I say, well, the Lord climax this, you know ain't nothing but the love. If you want to make folk quiet, you start talking about money. Treasure. You talk about money, all religion go, oh, I love you, Lord. Don't take my money. I love you, Lord. I'll do anything for you. Don't mess with my money. Mess with my money, I'm ready to fight. I wish I had a witness here. But the Bible says where your treasure is, and there where your heart be. I wish I had a witness here. You can't tell the Lord you're concerned about souls and you're not ready to put some money in.
the call